Hi, everybody. Wanted to thank all of you, students, parents, families, for a great school year this year, both preceding all this Q4 lockdown, the quarantine, e-learning stuff, and before that as well. It was a great year as well before we got hit with this. I don't have any script here, so I may ramble. I apologize for that. But first off, I want to thank all the parents and all the family members that helped my students get their work done and provide them with maybe the best example that they'll ever see of why it's so important to do your best and to always be proud of the work that you do all the time. I had so many kids submit great work, and I have no doubt that that's a result in many cases of great parents and great families that are pushing their kids to do their best because they believe that's the right thing to do. And that lesson right there that you've taught them through this is more important than anything that I could teach them or any teacher, any school could give them. So thank you so much for that. I know it's been difficult for all y'all parents out there. And I can't complain about anything being hard for me because I can't imagine the situation you've been put in to help out your student of mine as well as many other students you may have. So thank you so much for that. I'm forever indebted to all of you families. Students, thank you so much. You guys, so many of you have done a great job this quarter. I know it's been tough. I know it has not been fun. It's not been fun for me. I miss being in the classroom around you all so much. I'm sure a lot of you miss that as well. Maybe not all of you. But if it's been hard for me, I know it's been harder for you by tenfold. So thank you all for sticking with it, for participating and doing your best. This is an experience that your kids and your grandkids will read about in history books, and some teacher with a odd voice that looks kind of weird is going to be up there droning on to them, and they might be falling asleep in the back of class thinking, well, who cares about the pandemic in 2020? And then I think, to me, that's why it's important that you guys remember what we're going through right now, what it was like for you specifically, because you're going to have the opportunity later on to bring that history to life. And this is an example of the things that we talk about in class. Things in history affect ordinary people in extraordinary ways. And this is something that we're all living through, that we all have this common experience. And it's an example of how that happens. So thanks, all of you. The last thing I tell my students at the end of every school year is that if you ever need anything from me, my door's open. Feel free to reach out. Well, right now there is no door that you can go into. But when we get back into school, if you need anything, come to my room and I'll do what I can to help you. Email me, reach out to me, keep interacting. Once you're my student, I like that relationship to stay that way. I think there's always something that you can learn from me. And with that being said, there's so much more that I've learned and I'll continue to learn from all of you. So thank you so much. Please have a great summer to the best of your ability. Stay positive, keep getting outside, get your exercise in, and we will see you around town, and we'll see you next school year. Have a great summer, everyone. Thank you so much.